Right, Teddy, let's get started. It's the elephant in the room. Are you Manchester United's mystery striker?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that rules out most of my follow-up questions because I thought I was going to get a yes.
All right.
Right, if you could have played or could play with any current Manchester United player, who would it be?
Wayne Rooney.
Would it be? Why is that?
He's the best, isn't he?
He's really good.
He's the best player at the moment, and I think we would have gelled quite nicely.
Yeah. With things like that, do you always think about strike partners? You always think who would you play with in that sense?
Yeah, I think Rooney's not either one type, is he? I think he can play. He can go deep. He can go long. You know, he's a clever player. Yeah. And I think we could have adapted nicely, but a lot of years between us, isn't there?
I think you could do it.
Still could.
I've got faith in you. Were you ever on the end of one of Fergie's famous hairdryer rants?
No, I've been asked that quite a few times.
I suspect you have.
No,
we're very original.
But I used to sit next to Nicky Butt was this side and Ryan Giggs was this side, and he got one, or he got a few, and he got a few. So I never actually felt the full force.
What was it like being that close?
Just a little bit of phlegm was flying
here,
there, and everywhere. You know? Not quite the full force though.
Could you feel you could then talk to that person again, like after he turned and gone off, or was it just a bit awkward?
Yeah, I suppose you had to give it a minute or so. You had to let them calm down once they'd wiped themselves down and stop blushing because of being embarrassed in front of the rest of the lads, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
So it took a little while.
Yeah. Right, let's go to that day in 1999, because why wouldn't we? One, do you hold any anger towards Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for sort of stealing the credit? Because you got a goal and the assist.
No, why would I do that? He's a lovely man. I'm glad he gets the acclaim that he does. He was a proper professional, lovely man, and he deserved to have a winning goal like that. Okay.
If there's anything about that day you could change, like the 24 hours, is there anything you would change?
Well, the end of that season, I'd played in the last game of the season. I came on as sub and scored in the FA Cup final, and I'm not sure if it was the morning of the game or the day before. It's probably the day before that I was told that I wouldn't be playing in the starting lineup. And I suppose if that comes into that 24 hours, maybe 36 hours, then I would have changed it for him to come and for Sir Alex to come and tell me that I was playing in the starting lineup. Would have been nice.
I don't know if it would have been quite so special though. I think the impact of coming on, getting a goal, setting one up, and Ollie doing the same, coming off the bench, getting a goal, it's a bit more exciting.
Oh, the outcome was fantastic. You know, I wouldn't change that for the world, but you know,
more time on the pitch.
More time on the pitch. That's the scenario you want as a footballer. You want to play a big part.
Makes sense. Do you ever meet any fans who are really weird, and when you meet them, are just a bit creepy? Like earlier, when there was the Q&A with Thierry, there was that one guy who told me, "I've got your poster on my wall, and I've had it there for 16 years, and I moved house, and it's still there, and now it's tattooed on my chest."
Yeah. And what was that story you just told me?
The very first footballer's autograph I ever had was yours, because my mum saw you at Lakeside and got it for me.
Oh, really?
It was a really exciting day for me.
And you got home and said, she got home and you went, what's that?
She went, "I got your Teddy Sheringham autograph." And I was like, "Is he here?" No, he was. Because I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8, kind of stupid. No, he was buying a cup of tea or something. Was he? What, like a normal person buying tea? Yeah, he was.
Still got it?
Yeah, somewhere. It's in a drawer.
Oh,
yeah.
You ain't, have you?
No, I have. I've also got Vic Reeves because I saw him when I was little. They're the only autographs I owned. No.
So that's it, isn't it? So that's it.
I'm going to get a lock of his hair.
He's the mystery man.
Yeah. Now, what do you make of Louis van Gaal and how things appear at Manchester United at the minute?
Yeah, I think they're coming on. I think it's a tough ask for Manchester United to win the league this year. I would say Chelsea are still looking favourites. Manchester City are going to be good. It's not a good thing to say, is it? No. Arsenal will be pressing again this year. I think if Man United can get in the top 4 again, I think they'd be quite pleased. I think it's a steady progression again for Manchester United to do that. And then maybe next year to maybe look at winning the league. Okay, Teddy, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Cheers. I touched him. That was the magnificent, the legendary, the genuinely brilliant, awe-inspiring Teddy Sheringham. Hero. Right, we've got a Dream Team League. The information is in the description below. Make sure you check it out. We will obviously win the league, but good luck. Maybe you'll come second. Schweinsteiger and Schneiderlin, I think they've bought 2 players in pretty much very similar positions to Carrick, and you definitely can't play 3 holding players in one team.